found a compilation of Will Smith getting the laugh about Will Smith like a big rock.
Good evening.
Oh, we're live. Let's see. I'm waving. I'm
Wait.
waving. And I'm looking at myself. Oh, there you go. I started waving there. I'm looking at it. Anywho.
Oh, pardon me.
This week's profanity, Trump dictator.
No, we need that to change. So if you're new to the show, we like to record this live, and while we're doing it, and we have a thing above there called This Week's Profanity, and we like to choose a profanity that we like you to use during the week, and then the best one may win something. May or may not.
Has anybody really won anything from the profanity generator yet?
No, because nobody's bothered.
On the show. Yeah, rubbish. And that's our fault because nobody watches it.
For now.
For now. Anyway, how's your week been, sunshine?
Busy. Very busy. It's been work, mate, non-stop.
Same here, mate.
It's been dull
week
in the retail sector.
That's it.
I think it's really going on his ass, to be fair.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's been a pain in the ass in the finance sector.
Really? What's been? Has the Dow Jones been blowing off the FTSE and pissing off the DAC?
I don't know what that is. Who's Dak? Dak from down the road.
Yeah, that's one.
Mr. Dak. How was Mrs. Dak doing? Right. Anyway, what's the function of the show? What we doing?
Right, we've got a lot to talk about in this week's show, really, haven't we?
Yeah, I think one of the things we're going to talk about is the Oscars.
Yeah, without a doubt.
But we're not going to talk about who's won anything because nobody really cares who won anything in the Oscars anymore.
We could tell you who did win Best Actor.
We can, can't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on from that, because we'll deal with that in a bit. We're going to talk about our next adventure.
Oh, we like a good adventure, don't we?
We do, yeah.
I'm just going to... Is that better? There we are. Keep myself better now. But, yeah. We're going to start a little routine called Paul and Matt's... What were we going to call it? I forgot now. We just talked about this 3 minutes ago.
I think we had a few titles, didn't we, in mind? Paul and Matt's Special Adventure. Paul and Matt's... Matt puts his penis on a turnip. That was one of them. What else was there?
Dick Turnip?
Dick Turnip? Oh, there's a pun. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. But anyway, whatever we call it, doesn't really matter because what we're going to do is we're going to go and have an adventure, aren't we?
We're going to have like a dad's trip out, aren't we?
Yeah, a dad's trip out. Although you might look a lot older than me, but you're not my dad.
No.
Just to clear that one up.
I'd like to clarify that I'm not his dad. No.
Yeah.
Just
so anyway,
known each other for a long time.
But anyway, let's move on. What else are we going to do tonight?
We've got obviously profanity of the week.
Yeah, we'll probably do that first, won't we?
Yeah, we'll do that very soon. And then we have got your mum.
Take my mum's name out of your fucking mouth.
Oh, can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane.
Anyway, and then we're going to go off a bit of nostalgia, I think.
Definitely.
Dive into the old Argos catalogue, maybe watch a few adverts, maybe some music, definitely. See where we go. And towards the end of the show.
Yeah, and also, just whatever we want to talk about, really, isn't it? That's what the whole podcast is about, just us waffling a load of crap.
Anyway, time for beer review. What beer have you got today in beer review?
I have got a lovely beer, mate. It's the king of beers.
The classic.
And it's a big bottle as well. It's a massive bottle. It's like
a gigantic bottle.
2 bottles in one.
Well, I'm just finishing off a BrewDog Elvis juice.
Ooh,
And then I'm going to go on to a Goose Island IPA.
nice. So it's setting us up nice and comfortably for tonight.
For tonight, yes, it is.
Super smashing, super smashing.
Right, let's get cracking, mate. What shall we do? Shall we have a look at the Oscars?
Yeah, let's. Oh, do you want to get the profanity out of the way?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah,
let's get that out of the way first, and then we'll talk about the Oscars.
Are we going to are we going to go through? There's obviously a bit of delay before I can see the profanity.
Yeah,
and I'm going to kind of judge it by the look on your face.
Okay.
Yeah, as to whether it's impressive. So last week's profanity was Trump dictator.
Yep, it was. So let's spin it for this week. Got to also apologise if anyone's easily offended. Then do please just turn off.
It's this is not our profanity generator. It's a third party profanity generator. And be honest, anything could happen, couldn't it?
Mm-hmm. We've had Will Felching, Shoemaker, and stuff like that, haven't we? Very random stuff. So let me spin it and see where it comes up with. I think we'll stick with that.
It hasn't arrived on my side yet, mate.
Well, in a minute. Give it a couple of seconds, mate, and it will change.
Hard rubbing hole plonker.
Yep.
It's a good one, but I'm a bit disappointed. I've kind of grown accustomed to spinning the profanity generator like 2 or 3 different times to get a few selections. Hard rubbing hole plonker.
Right. Do you want me to? Should we stick with that, or should we go higher?
Should we talk about what the profanity generator is about?
Yeah. So what we like to do on our radio show, we used to spin this profanity generator, and we loved everyone really to use it in conversation.
So it's something that you might say in an outburst on your meeting, your work meeting on Teams or whatever it is. Or it might be something you slip into conversation with grandma. Or it might be something that, I don't know, for our younger viewers, it might be something that you blurt out in history class.
That's it. So
if you can kind of slip in, or if you're walking through a retail store and you can get hold of one of the public address systems.
That would be awesome.
Could shout it down there, that'd be brilliant. And then if you just
really
let us know what you've done. So if you can throw a hard rubbing hole plonker somewhere into society this week, that'd be amazing.
That would be cool.
It would be.
And then send it to us, studio@cityliveradio.co.uk, and just title it Profanity of the Week. And, if it's a good one, we'll use it.
We'll send you a T-shirt.
Oh.
Or a coaster.
Or a...
We'll knock something together anyway, won't we?
Yeah, something will come of it.
A bin bag with something written on it in Tipex.
Yeah. Something like that, yeah. It will be definitely used for something like that, yeah.
So is the profanity staying? I don't know which side my finger is. Up there?
Up there.
There
it is. I'm coming into your screen now. Hard rubbing hole plonker. Yeah, we'll keep it. It's a good one.
Sweet.
It's
so
it is. It's a beaut. It is.
So the Oscars, mate. The Oscars.
Yeah, right. So the Oscars were obviously previous weekend. They are shown across everywhere, really, aren't they? Well, millions of people.
Well, I think everybody. We don't need to explain to anybody what the Oscars is, really, do we?
No, but
I think that's different type. If we have to do that, it's a different type of show, isn't it? Well, now then, children, are you sitting with your legs crossed on the mat? Right. I'm going to tell you all about the Oscars.
What it is that they get little statuettes of a bald bloke, and they win it for best actor or anything like that. So,
yeah. What happens? If a white British fella does it, he can say what he likes. But as soon as a black American fella does it, he can't say anything, can he?
No, he can't. He really can't.
So that's the rules of the Oscars, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, so should we start with the obvious thing? Start with this story, all about how Will Smith's life got turned upside down.
I saw an absolutely great. It was that type of thing, and it was like, in the end of it, like, I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. When he does that lyric, it was like, I'll tell you how I slapped a kid who picked on my wife with no hair, something like that. It was. I'll have to get the quote for you and share it with you, mate.
Oh, wow. But yeah, it caused a bit of controversy, didn't it? But I don't know. I'm really on the fence with it. I really am.
Why?
Well, yeah, fair enough. Right. Where shall I start? So, Jaden Pinkett's got alopecia.
Yeah.
And it's believed that she suffered with mental health from it. So that's kind of where I was a little bit, you're kind of taking the piss out of someone with mental health issues there. And I thought he was a little bit out of order. However, I can also understand from a husband's point of view that he slapped him, but he shouldn't have done it in front of billions of people around the world watching it live on TV and doing like a proper lovers tiff on television. He should have kind of just kept a straight face and thought, yeah, that shit ain't funny. But you know what I mean? So I kind of agree why he was a bit unhappy with it, but when I first watched it, I thought, oh yeah, he deserved it. But then when I more thought about it, I'm thinking, well, he could have really just done it off air, really.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, right, in reality, like, you go out into society and, like, people say shit, generally to other people, that upsets them.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and then if general people did that to other people and they turned around and whacked them, just ring the police, and then that'd be it. It's not done, is it? You just don't do that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
I can understand it was a lot of anger, maybe. Oh, was there? Let's watch the clip in a little while. Was there any real anger there from Will Smith's part, or was he doing it as? We'll have a look. We'll have a look in great detail at this one.
I think we should, yeah. Because it's it is one of those ones that it has divided a lot of people, especially fans of the parent. It has divided a lot of people regarding it. But like I say, coming from a partner perspective, and obviously with it related to mental health issues, he kind of did go a little bit too far.
Here's a question, Matt. Apart from whether it's right or wrong that he struck him,
yeah.
If you were going to strike another man, out of anger in Teesside, where we're from, would you give him a slap round the face, or would you just punch him? Why did he choose to slap him? Is that like is that a symbolic thing? Like, give him a slap? Like, why didn't he just like punch him?
I guess he was. I don't know, because he looked like you could see marching up, and you didn't know whether he was going to get him in a head lock or But I think he probably did have intentions to punch him, but then he changed his mind last minute and the punch went to a slap.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I mean, do you think like there was like a lot of things going through his head as he walked up, and he was going to go, I'm going to attack Chris Rock here.
I think
I should really, the manly thing to do, if I'm going to kind of do like, the testosterone, stronger man, beat you down type of thing, is to lay you out. I'm going to give you a big punch. So like that's obviously went through his head. He said, I can't do that because it's in the Oscars. What else can I do? I'll kick you in the shin. That's really got no impact. It's a bit silly. I could slap you across the face.
Well, yeah.
But in all fairness, I mean, I might be a bit out of touch with things, mate, but a slap in the face is a girl attack.
Well, in all honesty, we shouldn't really be provoking violence, should we?
No, but if we talk about attacks and things like that, yeah. It's like when you talk about like murders and things like that, when blokes murder people, they do it with guns and knives and shit like that. When women murder people, they do it with poison and things like that. Yeah,
they do. Yeah.
So if we talk about attacks, if men attack, they tend to assault with the fists, don't they?
Yeah.
Punch, maybe like kickboxers will do some kicks here and there. Yep. Women do scratches, pull hair, and slaps.
slaps.
Yeah. So in my mind, it was a girl attack.
It was a bit too girly for Will Smith.
It was too girly for Will Smith. Yeah, he chose the girly route.
Thing is, though, I mean, no, I'm thinking about it. I do think he changed his mind. Just as he got up to him, he's probably thinking, I'm going to punch that mofo out. And knowing full well he probably would have done it. That's why he probably changed to a slap. Because there's nothing more embarrassing than obviously slap someone live on TV. But to actually knock a host out cold off the stage, like nothing had happened, and leaving Chris Rock unconscious on the floor. I mean, that could have been even funnier, but it probably would have really made it a worse situation, wouldn't it?
Shall we have a look at it? Because there's some key points from the video that we can take away. And I think we can kind of like determine exactly what's happened here.
Are we going for a slap analysis?
Yeah, we're going to go for a slap analysis. Right, where are we? Hopefully, yeah, we'll share that. Let's see if.
By the way, we don't own the copyright for any of this.
No, this is The Guardian apparently owns this one.
We're just doing this purely for review purposes.
So this is the uncensored. We're just going to kind of like pause it at certain points as we go through.
Yeah.
Can you shift the profanity?
Do you know what? I will take that off. Bear with me. And I will take our low. No. Where is it? Let me take that off as well. There we go. And we're gone. So when you job, sir,
should we have a look?
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win.
So yeah, why didn't he hit him for that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at the look she's giving him for laughing.
That's love, though, that, isn't it? She's going, oh, you're having loads of fun. I'm really pleased with you there.
Or is she saying, I'm going to kick you in the bollocks when we're done with it?
I mean, who knows? But like any normal people, if they're upset with each other in a public place like that, they kind of sort it out at home, wouldn't they? Not at the Oscars.
I think they did.
He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait.
G.I. Jane 2, so there's the attack.
That's the insult.
Now, this is the interesting bit. Let's see what happens here. Right?
Yep, got him.
Okay. Now, look at Will Smith in this next bit.
Wait to see it, all right?
He's pissing himself laughing, isn't he? Look at
he is, yeah. And
look at her, though.
Yeah, that's. But in all honesty, it's not the first time he's had a dig at her. Because did she have an affair with some rapper? And he took the piss out of that as well.
Yeah, I mean, let's.
Or is this scenario there?
In all fairness, though, it's like she's brought all that affair stuff on herself, hasn't she? Because she's got a TV show, apparently.
Oh,
like
she?
My missus was telling me she's got a TV show and she airs all her kind of like dirty laundry. They're quite like upfront about it. They've got her open marriage, having her and Willie.
Right.
Apparently. And she just kind of goes off and knobs other guys. He just toes the line, I think.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
It's a dog lead. But I mean, I think looking at him laughing there, I think he's not really listened to what he said.
Yeah.
Or has she nudged him and saying, you're going to let him get away with that shit?
Yeah. Hey, mate, just a quick observation. Do you not think Jada there looks a little bit like, do you remember that Richard O'Brien movie, Dark City?
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
Yeah. She looks like she's one of those.
I think we're going to go along the Golden Child route.
Hey, that's a good one as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I want a knife.
I mean, look, let's kind of look at this. Obviously, like the reasoning behind the shaved head and stuff like that is like a health issue, isn't it? It's not been. I don't think anybody was aware of it, but it could quite easily. There's nothing wrong with the way she looks, is there? At the minute,
Not really.
do you know what I mean? It could quite easily be a fashion choice. Yeah.
Well, you look at who was that British model who developed alopecia?
Gail Porter.
That's it.
Yeah.
So and it really turned her life completely upside down, didn't it? It soul destroyed her. So going by what's happened to her, you would think. I mean, how long she had it for now? 2 years?
What? Who?
Smith.
Pass that out. No idea. I only found out about it on the Oscars, to be honest.
Right. But I know she developed it. I don't know why. I mean, obviously it's a stress-related thing. But it could be, she has suffered mental health side of it. So I kind of see why she's like, yeah, another dig at me. And he's laughing, going, yeah, very, oh. Because he's realised his wife's getting the mix now. So you can't see. I think he's only half listening to the gag, and then the penny drops.
Yeah, I think I've paused this at a brilliant frame because she's quite visibly giving him the side eye, isn't she?
She is.
She's like, and he's gonna. It goes off camera a little bit, and he's gonna. We don't see this, but we know that he looks over to her and he sees the side eye. Mm. And then he shits his pants. He knows he has to do something. So, do you know what I mean? But the thing is, like, the reference thing, the joke, it wasn't a great joke. It was like, G.I. Jane. Yeah. Demi Moore, like, of a time, one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. Do you know what I mean? Who did that? It's not as if she called him, like, I don't know, trying to think of her, like Kojak, or so, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a bald, like, iconic, ugly person. You know? Not that Telly Savalas was an ugly fella. Like, I thought it was beautiful. Yeah. But Gandhi. Oh, Gandhi was a lovely looking fella as well.
He was a lovely man. He was
a lovely looking fella. But do you know what I mean? It's not as if there's been an insult there. Do you know what I mean? It's like
he's just he's made reference to a look. That's it.
Yeah, so let's kind of advance on, and we can kind of discuss. He's going to be aware of this look at some point. Yeah, you don't see it in the clip, so there. Let's wind that back a bit. Come on.
Oh, there.
Oh, look, she's so displeased here. Will's not. Will's loving it.
Yeah. I think that's where the penny's not dropped with him yet. And he's having a laugh, thinking, very funny. And she's just like, nah. No. I'm not happy having another dig made at me.
So this is what happens.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
So he comes, he's stamping over. This is where we talked about it. This is where he's thinking, I'm gonna punch you. Yeah. I'm gonna punch you, little fella. He's only small, isn't he, Chris Rock? Will Smith's a big lad, isn't he?
He's 57, Chris Rock.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think he's that old.
He's a small old man. You know what I mean? Mind you, Will Smith's probably about 57, isn't he? Or be in his 50s or something.
But Chris Rock, he's like granddad's age. Age of granddad.
Yeah. So here it is. He's still smirking. He laughs all the way through, and he's Will kind of. He's got his head down.
Got to wipe the smell off his face.
He's in attack mode, isn't he? Here he comes. There it is.
Oh, smack my bitch up.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh. Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you know when in the Fresh Prince when Will Smith gets punched, and he's like. And he goes
no, I can't remember that.
Oh, right. We'll have a look at that, mate.
Get it on the list. We'll load it up in a bit.
Load it up, yeah.
So here it is.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, he's just achieved legend status, hasn't he, Chris Rock? There,
Pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. All thanks to Will Smith.
Yep. And Will Smith just looks like a total knobhead. In all fairness, see, he doesn't look like, it's not a mannish thing to do, is it? It's like he's just like, his wife's told him to go over there and slap him, and he's just kind of, he's just going, oh, yes, darling, yes, dear.
Go and punch him, motherfucker, baby.
Yeah. I bet he gets told off. I bet she says to him, like, well, I told you to punch that motherfucker.
I told you to punch him,
not slap him like a girl.
Yeah. But it does look like he's gone full rage, and he just gone up to him, changed his mind, and given him a slap.
Well, yeah, I mean, there must be some kind of, like, he knows it's the wrong thing to do. He must know, like, because you're in there, and it's not like a lash out thing, is it? Because he's got to literally walk 20 paces up to him.
Yeah. Do
you know what I mean? It's not lashing out. He's kind of got to make that walk up there, and he's thinking, if I don't do this now, I've got to go back and I've got to go and face her.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's that's what I do think it is. It's either him or me.
Exactly.
It's either the spare room or the marital room.
Yeah. Either I'm going to go off knobbing some more fellas.
Yeah.
Behind your back.
I may have had August. But I'm not going to go with September.
Or you can go and punch Chris Rock.
Yeah. Go and punch him. Not slap.
Walk back. Punch him. Yeah. And he comes back. He comes back and he'll sit down. When you slapped him like a girl.
Yeah,
you didn't punch him like he asked me to.
Yeah.
Now she's going to be going out and doing all sorts with all sorts of people.
like partying and drinking and what have you.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we look at some memes?
Yes. Let's look at some memes. Memes.
I don't think I've shared this one with you, but there's some absolute corkers in here. I'll try and pause it in between them if it's suitable.
Oh, wow.
That's hot. That's hot.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Oh,
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Miserable insect!
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it.
oh, that's it. This explains just how I've explained it. This is that in a T, isn't it? Look at the faces. It's great.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
I'm really gonna enjoy this.
How many times you been ready to smack the shit out of somebody?
Still got the moves.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to. Okay.
ほう、向かってくるのか。逃げずにこのディオに近づいてくるのか。
Give me your attention, baby.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
This mustn't register on an emotional level. First, distract target. Counter with cross to left cheek. discombobulate. In summary, ears ringing, jaw fractured, 3 ribs cracked, 4 broken, diaphragm hemorrhaging. Physical recovery 6 weeks. Full psychological recovery 6 months.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth! Oh! He slapped him!
Love will make you do crazy things.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard.
Do you see that? Do you see the...
Yeah.
There you go. Will beat his ass. There we are.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow.
Wow! Will Smith just smacked the out of me. That was the greatest night in the history of television.
And the Oscar goes to...
Will
Oh, wow.
Good at knitting.
Good at knitting.
Indeed.
Good at slapping. Good at knitting.
I think we're going to have to... I think it's getting a bit choppy, when we share the video on my side because of my rubbish setup. I think you might have to take on board the...
Take on board the live stream.
The live streaming, yeah.
Okay. Let me get. Let me do some of these.
I'll send you the link to the favourite one though. Yeah.
Pardon me. What you sending me on?
Discord.
Okay. You're watching Paul and Matt's podcast.
Is that your ASMR voice?
No.
What qualifies as a ASMR? Do you do like a really low voice?
Well, I don't know because with ASMR, it's normally like natural sounds. And some of the videos you watch, you've got people going, "Ooh, let me just brush your hair." And it's not ASMR at all. It's just fucking annoying.
So what's when you say it's natural sounds? Could it be like a motorbike going by? Is that what?
It could be anything.
What's it stand for? What's the acronym mean? ASMR.
I can't remember.
I'll Google it while you're sorting out your...
I haven't got that link through yet, mate.
Oh, it's because you haven't sent it.
You dick. Right.
Oh, it's autonomous sensory meridian response.
Okay.
It's a relaxing, often sedative sensation that begins on the scalp and moves down the body.
Yeah.
So it's just like it sounds like it's either like gives you a sensation the way you speak, or a noise, or it's creepy. It could be either one.
Right. See if I can share this.
I've got this bit of paper. I'll see if I can do an ASMR crunch on the mic. How was that for you?
That was beautiful. That was very beautiful. Right. So this is a meme of an advert that went out in the UK. Was early 90s, wasn't it?
It was the 90s.
For Orange Drink Tango. And
it got a lot of bad press, didn't it?
Well, it did, because it was an actor who was all orange, bald, fat guy. And he used to sneak up the guy, and the whole thing was if he had a drink of tango drink. It was so tangy, it would like get slap in the face. So this guy used to walk up, sneak up to this guy. So he had a sip, slapped him in the face. And they actually banned the advert for a bit, didn't they?
Did you ever slap anybody in the face in the style of the tango, man, when you were a bit younger?
I didn't. I was boring, mate. I was absolutely dull. So this is the meme.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Hello, Tony. I think we might use a video replay here.
Super, Ralph. Let's do that.
That was a nice one. Okay.
Oh, yes, we could be in for a quintessential tango taste sensation here. Why, yes, Tony, let's look again.
Yes, Ralph. The big orange fella ran in from the left, and he gives him a good old slapping.
It just illustrates the bite and buzz. Oh, real oranges in tango.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Yes, Ralph. Super taste sensation, smashing drink, lovely.
You know when you've been tangoed.
That's great, that one, isn't it?
Oh, it's good. It's very good. I'm going to find... let me just come up with a presentation. I'm going to find...
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Harvey and goddamn...
I'm going to find the clip of Will Smith from the Fresh Prince.
Getting punched.
Yeah. And I think it's called The Punch.
Is what he did excusable, do you reckon, Matt?
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it is.
People, well, it's all been down to the fact that he's just snapped. But I don't know, a lot of things happen.
Yeah, but you know that movie Falling Down?
Yeah.
He just snaps, doesn't he? He murders a lot of people. It doesn't make it right, does it? You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm sorry I murdered all those people. I just snapped. Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a forgivable action. I think he's just lost his shit. That's all it is. And I don't think she's helped things either.
Well, she started, hasn't she?
Well, yeah, she has. Pretty much.
It's her fault.
Yeah.
And he knows it. But he'll never say it because he'll know what'll happen.
Yeah. He'll get a slap. Right. Let me...
He'll get a slap and she'll get the gardener.
Oh, mate. Right. Right. Here we go. Oh.
No sound.
To the lane.
Your form look good from here.
A strike! I'm in the house!
Hey! Girl, you just won yourself a date to a carnival with an ebony god.
Really? I'd rather go with you.
Look out, girl. It's Donnell's turn now.
Go, Donnell!
Excuse me, Dark Gable?
Now, in all honesty, I'm just pausing here because this has got some like I'm trying to think the word similarities to the Oscars. Oh shit! Right, play that again.
Excuse me, Dark Gable? In case you didn't notice, this is my date.
I told him.
Hey, baby, why don't you ditch the go-kart and step up to a stretch limo?
Excuse me, Messy Snipes? Listen, why don't you just take your limo and ease on about my face, all right? Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
We'll just let it go.
No, baby. He started this. Now I'm gonna finish it. Lisa just saved your butt. Get up, get up. Where did that come from?
So similarities there.
Quite a few. Apart from that end bit.
Apart from the end bit. But it's it just reminds me of that.
If Chris's wife had done that to Will Smith at the end, that'd have been absolutely hilarious. Who's he married to?
Chris Rock. Not a clue.
If you could edit, you've got editing skills. Could you edit that into a meme? So Mrs. Rock beats the shit out of Will Smith, and then do a scene by scene. I'm setting you a task here. Do a scene by scene comparison between the Fresh Prince and the Oscars.
You are setting me a big task, aren't you?
It's a massive task, yeah.
It is. It's a very big task.
Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you take on board that task?
I could, but it's time to do it.
How much time do you need? 6 minutes.
Yeah. 6 minutes.
6 minutes and 6 minutes 14 seconds.
No. Do you know what? I'll push myself 5 minutes 59 seconds.
Oh, well, you've said it now. Anything over, I'm going to charge you. Anyway, what we doing next?
Right. We've got well. Should we talk about some nostalgic things?
Yeah, what do you fancy?
Well, what have we done in the past? We've done TV programs, haven't we? Kids TV programs.
Yeah.
And the other week with the Argos catalogue.
Yeah.
So what have we got this week? Have we got another page from the Argos catalogue?
Let me see what I can find. How about Argos? Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Hold on to your trousers, mate, because you're going to have major spoffage when I tell you this one. Argos catalogue, autumn-winter 1989.
Mate, you are such a tease.
You love it, don't you?
Show me the paper.
Shall I send it over?
Yeah, go for it. Well, you can share it. It'd be fine for your standards, wouldn't it?
I'll send it to you.
Just video.
You're a better video driver.
better video driver.
Discord. There it is.
So while that's coming across, should we have a quick chat about how bizarre the British weather's been?
It's been bonkers, hasn't it, mate?
It's last week we had the hottest week on record, 21 Celsius.
I saw 20 in my car. It was forecast about 17 here, but it was 20 in the car.
And it was lovely, nice, proper decent barbecue weather.
It was good, wasn't it?
And then the weekend said it was going to get chilly. And Saturday wasn't too bad, about 7 degrees. Sunday it dip. But then this
wasn't cold though, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was just right for this time of year. And then yesterday it started to rain. It rained a lot. Then that rain turned to snow. Temperatures plummeted, and it snowed all day yesterday. Didn't lay, but it snowed like hell. And then 4 o'clock this morning. I don't know if you've got it, but we had a thunderstorm.
I didn't hear it. One of my colleagues in Newcastle heard it. Thunder snow.
Yeah. So yeah. I got up, 4 o'clock in the morning to go to the latrine.
The ladies' room.
The ladies' room. And walked in the bedroom, got into bed, and then the whole room just lit up. And I was like, what's that? And then thunder. Followed straight after it. And I was like, hang on a minute. Last week got just sunny weather. Today snowed like hell. And now we've got a thunderstorm. Thinking it was just like a one-off. Because when it does snow quite heavy in the UK, it does tend to just like have a crack of thunder and that's it. But no, it was a full-on thunderstorm.
Ah.
So I was like, oh wow, okay.
To be honest, mate, once I'm asleep, there's no waking me up.
Well, I'm the same until I pee. And then I start having pee dreams, and I've just got to get up.
You start having what?
Pee dreams.
It's disgusting.
You know. You can't tell me you've not busted for piss. And then you've dreamt about having it. And it wakes you up because your body's telling you need a wee.
I don't think I don't dream that often, though. That's the thing. So pee dreams are a new thing to me. Anyway, if anybody's listening to the podcast or anything like that, if you have wee dreams,
no, I'm not the only one.
Tell Matt, because he'd love to know if he's not the only one. A wee dream. So how does a wee dream work?
Well, it's just when you bust for piss.
So do you have a dream where you're going for a piss?
Yeah. It's where I am busting. Obviously, I'm busting for pee. But my body's trying to wake me up to let me go to the toilet for a piss.
So in the dream, you're cutting the Brewsters loose type of thing?
Yeah, I'm busting. And obviously it's a sensory thing because my blood is telling me I need the loo. So my body's dreaming to wake me up and say, you need a slash, otherwise you're going to piss on your wife. And, you know, not that type of thing. But then you start having dreams. I mean, some of the dreams I've had have been where I've needed a piss. And I can't find anywhere to go. Every time I think I'm going to go, I can't go. And then I start peeing in my dream. And that's what wakes me up. Because I start panicking. Oh, God, oh, no. That's safe. But I better go to the toilet.
Actually, I'm thinking about it, I might have had a piss dream before. Because I remember I moved into a flat once. And the first night in the flat, obviously, it's a new place, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I woke up because I needed a piss, but I was still half asleep, and I couldn't find the door to the bedroom because it was a new room.
Right.
And all I could see was the silhouette of the window, and it was one of these you pull the window up like that rather than open it outwards.
Yeah.
So I had to pull the window up and have a piss out the window. Yeah, it was great. So that's the one and only piss dream I've had.
Very good.
Well done, you.
But yeah, I do it. It does. It just wakes me up. But when you get to my age, mate, you're only like 4 years off. You will start having to wake up at least one or two times for a slash.
Every night.
Unfortunately, yes.
Anyway, men's health.
Yeah, men's health.
Right. Should we do we should do a section on men's health, shouldn't we? Like podcast about men's health. You could talk about your problems, like 16 pisses through the night type of thing, and I could laugh.
We could.
Yeah. What other as you kind of go into your middle age years, did you notice certain things as you got older, about the time when hangovers became unbelievable, like this?
Yeah.
At the age of 30, isn't it? It's like as soon as you get past your 20s, a hangover lasts forever.
Yeah, they do. And then
the next thing that creeps up on you is in your kind of mid 30s, is you start getting food hangovers.
Food sweats.
The food sweats, yeah.
But
you can't process salt like you used to in your 20s, type of thing.
No, you can't.
And then You go into your 40s and you have your pissing dreams.
Yeah. Which are really bad.
Yeah. Anyway,
when you're a teenager, you have your wet dreams, don't you?
You do,
Why
yeah.
keep the best dreams for you years? Can you have piss dreams when you're younger?
Because you're supposed to do all the cool stuff when you're younger. Because when you're doing your fucking pissing dreams, you're knackered by then. You can't do the younger stuff. It's like you do all your travelling and stuff like that when you're younger. Because when you're older, you can't keep up anymore.
You're caravanning.
You're caravanning, yeah.
Caravanning, pissing.
If you can put it on big screen. I don't know whether you've done it already. Last icon on the right.
Oh yes, I've put it on big screen, mate.
You got it big.
I've got it big.
So Argos catalogue autumn winter 1989. What are you hoping to see?
Brass.
Because last time we did the Argos catalogue, which one was it? It was your birthday.
85.
85 when you were 10.
And all honesty, mate, I actually remember the front of this catalogue.
Yeah, well, this one I was the autumn winter catalogue in 1989. I was 11.
And I was 14.
Yeah. What we expecting to see? So we'll start seeing more CD players, I think, in 1989.
Yeah, you'll start seeing portable TVs, CD players, portable CD players, and probably Nikon televisions as well.
We'll keep our eye out for that. What about toys? Turtles? Transformers?
Ninja Turtles. Transformers probably. Thundercats.
Thundercats in 89, yeah. He-Man? Or is that earlier?
No, that's finished then. He-Man, I think went out in 86, 87. Probably Lego.
Classic.
Sega's.
Yeah,
you're going to get the consoles now, aren't you?
Yeah.
So video recorders, long play videos.
Yeah. DVDs.
No. They came out 96.
Right.
DVDs. And they were a fortune. Because if you remember, I bought one for my computer. DVD drive from my computer.
Yeah, I do,
and
yeah.
it cost me 200 quid.
Yeah.
But I managed to hack it, play multi-region discs. And getting films for cheap shit while I'm still in the cinema over here.
Right, let's go.
So let's open up the first page. Ways to pay. Access your flexible friend. What the hell's Transax?
I think it's probably failed things. Because all you've got now is all you've got is MasterCard, Visa, and Amex, haven't you? You haven't got any other credit cards.
Yeah, that's it. You still got your diners. Diners Club, you still get that.
Do you?
Yeah. Still get Diners card.
Do you accept it in your retail store?
I don't know. I really don't know. I have seen it on petrol stations. You still use Diners card on petrol stations.
Oh, look, it's the Argos personal account.
Oh, yeah. Get it on credit.
Yeah, get it on credit.
£5 monthly payment for £120.
They used to do, Argos used to do some good interest-free deals on that Argos card.
Well, look at the interest on that. 32.9% APR.
I mean, massive interest rates back then.
Yeah.
In the late 80s, early 90s.
And you've got the guy at the top as well. On the top right. The safety and quality person. Make sure all the toys are playable.
Yep, finger in a Cabbage Patch Kid.
That's it. Make sure that you don't come away with chlamydia. And home delivery as well. Start doing home delivery.
It was quite advanced by 89. The differences between 85 and 89 are immense.
Just look at that shitty wooden she's got. You have that now. Broken in 1 second.
Yeah, I remember our shitty wooden door back in the 80s. Rings are timeless, boring stuff, but those coats have got something to wear.
Definitely. And Elizabeth Duke as well.
Yeah, is that still going?
I don't know.
Was that an Argos brand?
Yeah. It was a cheap jewelers.
Let's stop at the rings for gentlemen. You know, like the
sovereigns.
The sovereigns. See how much a sovereign ring is.
Oh, look at them! Look at them, meaty boys.
How much is the biggest of the big fellas?
Let's have a look. So you're looking at what numbers are? Let's go with number 13. Cash in number 13, please.
I tell you what,
25 quid for 22-carat chav ring. Hell's bells.
I'll tell you one thing I have noticed between 89 and 85 and the old Argos catalogues. They don't do the recommended price anymore, do they?
No, they don't.
Oh,
they have
recommended RRP.
Not on that sovereign one, they haven't. But on the 9-carat gold snake ring, $14.99. Available for $8.99.
Wow.
So, look at the children's rings. Don't they glisten?
You dear me. Anyway, moving on from that comment, Matt.
How's about that then? Can you tell what it is yet? Oh, look at that jumper.
It's a beauty, that, isn't it?
Wow. Look at them.
I wonder if that was knocked together on a knitting machine. Do you remember when knitting machines were the rage?
Yeah, I do. Oh, look, chavvy rings. Do you know if you used to stick the word chav in the Argos search bar, it used to bring up all the sovereign stuff and the gold chains and everything. All the chavvy jewellery, yeah. I don't know if it still does.
Hang on.
That's enough.
You do that, I'll go on the Argos website and type in chav.
But used to, yeah. Oh, Christ. Them sovereign earrings. Just like pound coins in your ears. Then you got your dangly ones.
Is that like a mother of pearl insert? Chav.
Yeah, just type in chav. Oh, look. Pat Butcher earrings. Solid gold 9-carat chunky morphos. Weigh your ears down.
Oh God, my grandmother used to wear that type of shit.
Oh yeah. They look so heavy. Your ears would stretch like an African tribeswoman's.
Well, like my nana, she had ears that were about 4 foot long.
Wow.
Those things.
Sovereign. Who'd have an anchor around the neck?
Maybe a pirate. Maybe a pirate, or I don't know. Who else likes anchors?
Don't know. It's funny that the only necklace they've got there is Susan. So if your name wasn't Susan, but you still bought someone a necklace called Susan, that would be pretty miffed off, wouldn't it?
Just zoom in on that number to see if it's personalised. See if you can actually do something. Or is it just the case that only Susan can buy that necklace?
Go back. No.
You got a pipe.
Look. Susan, 26. We on this side?
26.
Any name up to 9 letters available to order. Please allow 14 days for delivery. God, do you remember things then used to take weeks to come? If you joined up like the Beano Club, it used to take like a month before you got the stuff through the post.
Yeah, or DVD subscription service. Not DVD, CD subscriptions.
Yeah. Britannia.
Yeah, Britannia.
Oh, look, she's not liking him doing that at all, is it? No means no, Jeffrey.
I think he's giving her a raspberry. That's why she's laughing.
He's your regular.
Just go back a page. Just go back a page.
Yeah.
There's on that left-hand page. There's a fella and a woman.
They're very bad publicity shots. Let's have a look. Guy in a black shirt.
What's the relevance of them two? Have they got a number against them? It's just advertising the chains.
Oh, he's wearing some medallions, and she's got a lot of necklaces. So Mr. and Mrs. T. Pity the fool that makes me wear Elizabeth Duke. Oh look! Yeah. Okay. Can you do that with a jacket like that?
I tell you what, mate. Them Cleopatra-style necklets are quite fetching.
Ooh. And look at the nails. Fingernails. Look, fake nails. Something that's made a comeback.
Is that an actual 9-carat gold fingernail you can buy?
Probably.
Is that? What number is that?
Let's have a look. Number 12.
How much? I mean, do you get a full set?
9 carat gold fingernail, an original fashion accessory. Recommended retail price £7.6. But our price £4.99.
Ooh.
Tack.
It's just for. I mean, what finger would that fit on? Would you have to say like, "Oh yeah, it's that one"?
Check out me gold 9 carat fingernail.
Yeah.
Look at the size of her hat.
That's massive, that, isn't it?
It's huge. She can even bounce glass on it.
Tell you what, when it comes to the apocalypse, you could collect quite a lot of water in that.
Yeah, would. Oh, look at the little puppy. That dog would be dead now.
Has that dog got any jewellery on it?
It's got a spears. Oh, Jesus, look at these brooches. These are the type of things you win on bullseye. A lizard brooch, hummingbird, butterfly.
I tell you what, like one thing that was happening in that particular time, was massive interest rates and high inflation, wasn't it? It's like around a very similar time to now type of thing. I wonder if we see like an influx of things like gold being more available type of thing, because that's what people used to do. People used to buy these things because they had the money and they knew that gold would hold its value, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they'd offset their money into gold.
Yeah. Oh, look at these lovely watches. His watches. One. Lovely, isn't it?
Do you think your wife would go for a his and hers watch pair?
Oh, no.
You could have Thomas the Tank Engine and she could have Garfield.
Yeah. Oh, we'll probably do that. But
you know what always got me from the Argos catalog? Why did they sell the nurses' watches? Did they still sell the nurses'
watches? Do you remember these? My first real watch.
Yeah, we got my daughter one of those. They still do them.
Obviously
not in that kind of pack, but they still do that my first watch thing.
Bloody hell. That's crazy. Look at that chunky gold watch like in the shape of a heart.
How much is the nurse watch?
The nurse watch, where you seen that?
It was on the previous page, I believe.
Oh, was it? Let me have a look. Pocket watch. Oh, the nurse watch. There it is. Yeah. Sorry, mate. Number 10. 10. That is £10.45.
I'll tell you what, mate. £9.99 today.
Not bad for a nurse's watch. But they make them out of plastic now. They make them waterproof.
Well, they've got all different types of ones. They've got metallic ones. There's just a Seconda nurse's fob pin fastening watch. That's a bit expensive at $24.99.
Ooh. Did you get a result on Chav, by the way?
What it does, it defaults to Chad, as in Chad Valley, and it brings up a load of toys.
Boo. Do you remember? Look at them watches. Gold, silver, analog on the top, digital on the bottom.
Yep. Wait, what was the point in that?
So people could look like they could tell the time.
Is that?
That's what I need to know.
I mean, the thing is, right, that's like, if that happened today, like, people would get the Mickey taken out of them, wouldn't they? Like, why would you want one of them? Is it because, like, you can't tell the time, but you want to give the illusion that you can tell the time?
Yeah. What's a big answer? Oh, it's 12 minutes past 10.
It's like, you don't want to look extremely thick, but you are.
That's it.
Because you're wearing it on your wrist.
Oh, dear me. Strong there. Look at the photograph. Give you watch, bitch.
Zoom in on that one. Is she yelling out?
She is. No means no. But I want that lovely. What the hell would you call that?
It looks a bit like some kind of dish, doesn't it? Some kind of like restaurant place with a timepiece in it.
Ingersoll Gents Granite Quartz watch. Just
shut up, bitch! I'll get you with me quartz watch.
Yeah. Give us only £5. Oh no! Digital watches, calculator watches. I had one of them.
I think these are cool.
Let's zoom in on these. Let's zoom in on this tech.
I've got a bit of a retro watch on at the minute. Can we see if we can find my retro watch on?
My mate, I've one of them. Number 10, Casio digital watch that monitors your heart rate.
Oh, is that like the precursor to the Apple Watch?
Yeah.
I actually had watch number 12.
Did you?
Yeah. I must have been thick because it's got a digital watch underneath.
I had number 18, the Casio watch.
Can you find that?
Mate, find that. Let me have a look. Paul's shown me his lovely quartz watch. Let me have a look. No,
it's gone.
Oh, look at that. Stopwatch for PE teachers.
Ah, yeah. You could actually buy your grandfather clock.
Oh, look at these anniversary clocks. My mum and dad actually had that one and number two. Let me just zoom in.
Yeah, they used to get them.
17.
Used to get them from work, didn't they?
£12.95.
I think my dad had one of the ones on the left, one of the square ones.
Yeah. But
cuboid ones.
That's the one my parents had.
I think number 4 looks familiar. How much is number 4?
Number 4. The carriage clock. Number 4. Eurostyle quartz carriage clock. Gift finished case. It is £7.95.
It was because back in the day, like our parents anyway, used to get what was called service awards, didn't they? So like you'd work for like a few years and you'd get a clock or a, if you work for 20 years, you might get a microwave or something like that.
Now these days, you'd
pat
the back on the sack.
Yeah. It's most of the time it's the sack. Anyway, what's that screen that you've got? Where you can switch to and play the music on OBS.
Oh, right. The break one.
Yes. Let's have a break. I need a wee.
Okay. So let's stop presenting and we'll be right back after this brief, very brief interlude. Yes.
Are we clear?
No, not yet.
Have you found your mouse?
I have. Right. We'll be back. We're back. So, little quick break there, because Mr. McKay needs a wee. The bird's been quiet, isn't it?
Oh, you've said it now. It's going to start yapping.
Oh, he can piss off.
I'm going to put the blanket over its head.
like it's a convict.
Yeah.
Go on, convict. But we're
like what they do to the paedophiles when they wheel him into cart.
Right.
Right.
Where were we? We were doing catalogue sessions, weren't we?
So we're going to flip back to that.
If you want.
Yeah. Did you see? What you call him's service? The Royal Service.
Philip.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name. He's been gone for a year now. I've forgotten about him.
Dead one.
Yeah, Philip's Royal Service.
I haven't. No.
Yeah, Andrew was a bit keen.
Was he?
He was playing for camera time all the way through it. It was crazy.
For camera time. If only, yeah.
He's like, Mummy, I never got busted with the pedos. But put me in front of the camera.
I know I coughed up.
Oh, you coughed up?
Yes. Thanks for that, Mama. I don't think she's got very long. She's very frail.
Yeah. It happens though, doesn't it? Like in especially elderly people, when the partner goes, the other one doesn't take too much longer to shuffle off the mortal coil.
Very true. So I wouldn't be surprised if she celebrated her next, because there's an anniversary coming up in there.
The Jubilee.
So I wouldn't be surprised if she saw that out, then stood down.
Yeah. So on Jubilee Boxing Day, that's a signing out day.
Pretty much. That'll be her.
It's the big shutdown.
Yeah. That'll be just her and Charlie.
Game over.
Yeah. So going back to the Argos catalogue. What is with that scary clown clock?
I don't know, but I remember that Garfield clock.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And then there was the Le Enfant. What was that shop that you used to get where you had posters like that? Athena. Yeah.
And then you've got the Ferrari with the lightning. And was that a woman being passionately kissed?
Above the Ferrari.
Above the Ferrari. Oh no, it's a black stallion. It's
a horse. If you can't tell the difference between a horse and a passionate woman, Matthew.
Well, in Middlesbrough can be the same.
True.
Oh, look at this.
Beauties.
Quality smoking section.
Is that like a lighter ashtray kit?
It is. It's a lighter ashtray kit. But just above that, you've got two gold lighters and a pen. It's nothing more than having a Parker pen. Makes you want to smoke.
Do you remember ashtrays on stands?
Yeah.
It was a bit like that ashtray kit, but it was on a big stand. You'd bring the stand over to buy your chair.
Yeah.
Fantastic things. I tell you what, if I still smoked now, mate, I'd love one of them.
Would you really?
Yeah.
I don't know. But look, that is a very 80s thing to have there.
Is that the one next to the ashtray and lighter kit?
Just above it, yeah. You've got the pen, the gold pen.
Not to the left of it. It looks like kind of like some kind of gun grip and a Zippo lighter.
Oh yeah, it doesn't it? Yeah.
Some trigger effect lighter.
I wonder if these are hers lighters.
Maybe.
The man can have the Zippo. The girl can have the gun-looking one.
Yeah, the man's more for action, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
The man's one's more for punching. The girl's one's more for slapping.
Yeah. And the next page, all these lovely Parker pens. How much was a Parker pen? Because people used to rave about them. 14 quid for a fucking pen. Shut up.
Let me have a look. Let me check, see how much your Parker pen is in today's money.
Papermate, 13.99 recommended retail price £22 for a pen. No.
Parker fountain pen, ballpoint pen.
Either.
What have we got there?
We've got a fountain pen. £29.75.
There's a Parker Jotter fountain pen gold trim.
Similar.
23 quid.
They are Parker Jotter special ball pen and pencil set $5.99.
Really? So obviously, like back in the day, pens were
expensive.
Well, I think they're more expensive now, aren't they?
I mean, look at these felt tip kits you used to get when you were kids. How much was that? $7.99 for 100 colour and pens. Only lasted like an hour.
That'd be like, how much? $7.99? That'd be like $3.99 these days.
Yeah. And then you've got these Fisher Space pens. Tested and selected by NASA for use on all manned Apollo space missions. Pressurised ink right at any angle.
They're quite interesting, them pens, aren't they? Because, pressurised thing, so it always, regardless of gravity, it always pushed the ink towards the ball on the ballpoint pen. So that's what the Americans did. The Americans took it into space. The Russians had a version as well for what they took into space.
Yeah.
It was a pencil. It was a pencil.
We put the briefcase wanking section.
Yeah, a briefcase is the thing these days.
They're not really, are they? Unless you're a solicitor or a doctor. I mean, look at that one. Right, it's middle one. It's a briefcase with two layers to it. So in the actual lid part, you've got a shirt. And then there's a secondary bit that comes down that holds your toothbrush, shaver, and the shaving brush.
I suppose today's version of the briefcase is the laptop bag, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean that Pullman briefcase. That's how much that is. Number 16. That's $34.99. Now, if you saw a briefcase like that, you automatically think he's having an affair.
He's selling double glazing.
Yeah. And bonking your wife. Oh, look at all the shaving accessories.
And a magnetic chess.
Gifts for him. Yeah. A wallet. Razor. Brute 33 kit. Insignia kit.
How much was that Brute 33 kit? Because that'd be about 89p in today's money, wouldn't it?
Probably. Let's have a look.
It was top quality stuff, Brute, wasn't it? Fabergé by Brute, $7.50.
Yeah, $7.49. Insignia was $7.99.
Let's have a Google for Brute.
And a Remington Fuzzbuster, $8.99. Or you could have a silver tankard by David Hollander, George's style tankard.
Real pewter.
Capacity 1 pint, and it was $12.99.
That's a good deal. I'd quite like one of them.
Tankard.
A tankard. My tankard.
Get off my tankard, you biff. And then, wow, look at that.
Filofax.
Filofaxes, wallet, mittens.
Some sheepskin mittens.
And then you've got a shoe care kit. Silence. You got that for Christmas. You'd be pissed off, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, what have you got?
Merry Christmas, Dad.
What is it? Boot polish and fucking brushes.
I tell you what, mate, a lot of people would show a lot of pride in the shoes back in those days. It'd be very well received.
Shine boys.
Yeah, be very well received, the old Kiwi shoe care kit.
Maybe. And then you've got gifts for her. A doll.
Is that like a full-grown? Is that a doll you give to a full-grown female? Or it's not a children's thing. Is it something that sits on a bog roll?
Probably the one on the right. That might be a bog roll one.
What's the description for them nasty little things?
I don't know, mate. It's
Imagine if you turned around to your wife and you went, "I've got you this gift."
Yeah, I've got you a toilet thing. You'd be very pissed off, wouldn't you?
It's a creepy doll. Oh, thank you. She'd kill you. I tell you what, mate. Some things never ever. I think some things they get made.
Yeah.
And then they never change the design ever again after that.
Oh no, they don't. They really don't.
You know, they've perfected the design for what it does.
Yeah.
And it's those things above the dolls that the old people carry around.
Right.
To do the shopping. You know, those like things with the squeaky wheel that they drag around the supermarkets and the town centre. Like as soon as you get to a certain age, it becomes normal for you to drag one of those things around.
Yeah, that's it. But
you've gone.
I've gone.
No sound.
Oh, 1 minute. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Hey, let's start again. Don't know why me mic went like. There we go. Right, we're back. So
we talked about the granny trolleys.
We were, weren't we? Oh, every granny had one of them.
I think they still do. You still see them getting trundled around in the town centres.
Yeah, you do. And umbrellas. It's supposed to be like truncheons with the policeman's head on it. What kind of policeman's that on there? It's scary. It isn't. It's something look like something out of Monsters Inc. The friggin' hell's that?
It looks like you know the B-roll man that you used to get, where he'd like be all the pots and stuff like that. It looks a bit like the B-roll man. How much was that?
Do you know what?
Absolute travesty.
I've totally seen it now. Because the red bit's his nose, isn't it? And then the two little bits of his cheek. I actually thought that middle bit there was just like a cyclops.
A cyclops policeman.
Yeah, I was going to say, what that kind of thing is that?
How much would you have to pay for that? Like a policeman?
Policeman umbrella.
Number 17. Let me guess. I reckon it's something ridiculous, like 23 quid.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
$6.99.
$6.99 was miles off, wasn't he?
You were way off, mate. Way off. So, like today's prices. So let's makeup, tarty makeup. Oh, crystals. That became a thing, didn't it? Crystals. My sister used to collect them. Tat. Gifts to the home. Look at that. On the bottom.
A thimble collecting kit.
Grannies used to have them. And the ship in a bottle. The bottle's bigger than the bloody ship. Shite. That's what it is. Oh, we come to the dinner service stuff now. Look at all that silverware to make you think you were posh.
Do you think you have all this stuff back then? Like just to keep people occupied because they didn't have the internet?
And porn.
They had porn, but it wasn't like internet porn, was it? It was like razzled. You'd have to go to I'd have to go and get it off the top shelf in the news agents.
Yeah.
Or find it in shrubbery, discarded.
In the park, under the bush.
By the white dog poo.
Yeah. Oh, white dog poo. I saw some of that the other day.
Really? I thought it was long gone.
No. Just brought back memories. Look at all this fat thing, baby bliss, fat toner, whatever.
Yeah, leg shavers.
Yeah.
Some things are timeless.
Foot wash. And blood pressure to make sure that you're not going to have a heart attack when you're having it out with your husband that he's late home from work. And then the men's electric razors. I can't get away with electric razors.
I've got electric razor. I use electric.
I've tried it. I just get rashy. Get razor burn. Can't do it.
I tend to just use the because I get my facial is quite light anyway, so I tend to just use the clipper on the electric razor.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Hello.
Bit of Frankie.
It's got to be zoomed in there to see how. Oh, cheeky.
Could you advertise like that now?
No. Be seen too taboo, wouldn't it?
I wonder how many young lads
even with the kid down there, you can see he's got shorts on.
I wonder how many British young lads in 1989 thwacked off to the Triton shower advert.
Probably lots. But yeah, a bit of a cheeky photo for Argos, isn't it?
Indeed.
And look, a natural woman. Natural woman, no plastic surgery there, no overblown lips, fake cheeks, massive forehead, drawn on eyebrows to make her look like Penfold out of Danger Mouse. It's a natural lady.
She'll be about 76-year-old now.
Yeah, probably. And then she's looking like wife for being left on an airbed.
Yeah, she doesn't look happy, does she?
No, Tony
George,
said he'd be back.
George, I told you I didn't want to go camping. I wanted to go to Spain.
Oh, look at these lovely 80s bed sheets. The fully crappy 80s bed sheet.
They're beautiful, then.
Playboy.
A Playboy duvet cover.
Oh, look at that one. Granny's cover. They're the type of covers, right, that your grandma used to have, and they always slid off the bed.
I mean, is that one just too big for the bed?
It looks like it, doesn't it? Macintosh. We're not talking about computers, we're talking about bedding.
Did you ever have the Playboy duvet cover on your bed?
I didn't. No.
Strange that. You seem the type.
I wished. But no, I ended up with football duvet. Oh, look, there's Granny in what looks like a body bag. A knitted body bag.
It's just to save time, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters.
That'll be the real Ghostbusters, won't it? Because that was quite
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the real Ghostbusters. That was that was still going around about then, wasn't it?
I think that's probably when it started. I think it was like around about the time Ghostbusters 2 came out. I think Ghostbusters 2 was 92, wasn't it?
No, that was 89.
Was it 89?
I think it was 89. Yeah. Ghostbusters 2 was 89.
Let's have a look, see when real Ghostbusters came out.
I think that came out not long after the first film, you know. I'm going to try and find the tech. Oh, look at that. Philips, Panasonic, Hoovers, Electrolux. Facts.
It was 86 to 91 it ran, the original real Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Oh, look at them irons. Big enough to twat someone with.
Could really club somebody around the face. Oh, is that a Corby trouser press?
It is, mate. Oh, there's your knit machine. There's your brother knitting machine.
Yeah, all the rage.
Yep.
Toyota before they made cars.
The made jumpers. Electric knives. My granny had one of them Malunix one, and she chased after a football supporter with it. It was pissing up a wall.
They still have them. You can still get the electric knives. I've got one of those Kenwood ones.
Yeah, we sell them at work. Prestige.
Pressure cookers.
Boats and hose. Prestige worldwide. I am slowly trying. Oh, look at these kitchen units. Spice rack.
I wonder if Argos does spice racks now. Let me check.
Spice racks. Who had a spice rack?
Anybody who was anybody had a spice rack.
Yep. McCrawley's halogen lights that probably ran up a huge electric bill.
You can still get a spice rack, but it's just like a metallic, like wire type of thing.
Yeah.
About 25 quid. You might want to go and check that.
Oh. That's me.
Have you scored no goal?
That took me by surprise. Oh, maybe I light-headed. Totally drained me.
You've got a bit red in the face, mate. I'm telling you.
I just didn't know what to do.
I'll tell you what, mate. You've got to have some talent to be able to flex your muscles to make a noise like that.
It sounded like a whale.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the jet washers. Oh, Jesus. And the grinders. Hey, we've got two of them Black & Decker workbenches in the shed.
Again, that's another thing that doesn't change. That's the perfect design for a workbench. I've got one of them.
Yeah. Child seats.
Battery chargers.
Car jacks. Oh, look at them lights for your Ford. If you had a Capri, you'd have them lights on.
Where's the child seats? I can't see.
On the top there.
Where?
With the 15-year-old kid sitting on one.
Really?
Yep.
Because it wasn't the law back then, was it, to have child seats?
It wasn't, no. I mean, Carol Lambs. Homemade Carol Lambs. Well, I'll say homemade, it was like do it yourself, wasn't it? Do you remember them tape things? Those tape storage things you used to push in, and they only worked for so long, then they broke.
I forgot in the Carol Lambs, I've got talking Carol Lamb, because they were quite big in the air.
No, my dad had that one, I think. Let's have a look. He had one where you had to flick a switch and then get the hell out of the car. Keyless operation, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that was it. One of them.
A Defender.
Car interior, matching covers.
Seat covers.
And car mats. Still get car mats. Then secateurs. Yep, Flymore secateurs. Black and Decker. Shell suit.
Back in the late 80s, you used to don your shell suit and go and have a game of golf.
Yep. No, they're not exactly playing table tennis on that page, are they? They've got a table tennis thing. They just seem to be talking. That's like a waste of time. And then school bags. Oh, look at the school bags. Head bags.
Head bags.
Pumas. They're the ones we used to have.
I used to have a head bag.
I had a Puma one. Then I had a head bag. The one with the detachable little bag on the front.
Yeah.
You got a dartboard. He looks at right. There's a picture on this pop black snooker table, and the guy looks like a giant compared to the size of the table.
Maybe the table's just tiny.
Unless he's just abnormally big. So let's have a look at these weird things. So you got. Yeah, that's just typical gym scenario that you're just there on the pull, aren't you?
I mean, if you think about it, like in this particular one, it's like if you go into the gym, you might wear special gym stuff.
Yeah.
It's like our lass, when she goes to the gym, she wears like fashionable leggings, you know, like not stuff you get from bloody Topshop, or obviously that doesn't exist anymore, but you know, on Next or something like that. But like just fashion statement stuff. I think she paid over £100 for some leggings, like not long ago, to go to the gym with.
Yeah, and she looks bored.
But it's like they're just kind of knocking on all this stuff. And if you had a weight bench in your garage, mate, would you don your what's that dude wearing?
Jimmy Savile tracksuit.
Would you put your Jimmy Savile tracksuit on in order to go to your garage to work out? No.
Excuse me. Oh, look how short his shorts are in that one.
Short shorts.
He's got his little pontash. Right, let's. Oh, look, she's getting a bit excited jumping on a little trampoline.
That's a tiny trampoline. Surely a trampoline would not give you that amount of lift.
No, I wouldn't. That's just over exaggerated.
You'd certainly walk away disappointed with that one.
This lad who's modelling in the gym stuff, he doesn't seem to be doing any weights at all. He just seems to be like talking to the ladies.
Yeah. Maybe it was like a thing like in '89. You'd kind of just walk around carrying an exercise bike.
Yeah.
Drop it down in the street and talk to the ladies. It was a status thing.
On the next page, after when you've had an affair at the gym, you can pack your ruddy bags.
Oh, that's some nice luggage.
I remember a lot of them brown leather ones.
That's when it was all
shit.
When you used to get on the plane, it didn't matter how much your suitcase weighed; it was about the size of it, wasn't it?
I know. That's why
so you wouldn't weigh it, so you'd have like a 60-ton suitcase.
You could have a suitcase with a tractor inside it and only batter an eyelid. Hanimex cameras, bloody hell.
Yeah, do you remember these? The films that they took? Like
yeah.
The film cartridge, you used to drop them in.
You took the photograph and it was like this little slidey thing there. And
these are your 35mm cameras.
Yeah.
I wonder if you got any disc cameras. I was quite partial to a good disc camera when I was younger.
Yeah, they weren't too bad. You never got as many photos on them.
No, they were just like a novelty.
No, no disc ones.
No. Telescope, though, for all you pervs out there.
Yep. And a microscope for looking at your penis.
Your penis.
Don't need a microscope for that, mate.
Magnifying glass.
Yeah, that's big enough. Then you got your pervy binoculars. My dad had them ones. They were great for looking at the neighbours. That's them, yeah, the Tassoon ones. Tasco ones, sorry.
I tell you what, they were quite expensive. He must have been a right professional perv.
He was.
No expense spared in his perving activities.
Oh no, not at all, mate. So once you got to see the neighbours at the other end of the road, you're fine. Look at that floppy disk holder. Floppy disks, let's see how much floppy disks were. 3 metres, 5 1/4. $8.99 for a pack of 10.
It's quite expensive, isn't it, really?
Look at that.
What about the 3 3 1/4 inch floppies for number 15? How much are them?
15. You are looking at a whopping $13.99 for 10.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
It wasn't really, but they obviously were coming out because the Amigas came out in 1990, didn't they?
God, Amigas have been around since about 85.
Shut your face. 85?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
I think so, yeah. That's
Typewriter. Scientific calculator. Calculator. A ruler with a built-in calculator. I had one of them.
Yeah, first Amiga was released in 85.
Wow. That's crazy.
The Amiga 1000. The Amiga 500 was released in 87.
Really? Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I remember getting my half a meg upgrade with that.
In 1990 was the 500 plus. That would have been the half a meg upgrade one. And the 600 was 92.
Yeah, because my 500 plus was 1.5 meg memory, and I got the 0.5 megabyte that put up to 2 meg. And if you had that, it plays your games really well.
Yeah, I had the 600.
I've still got my 500 plus and an H1200.
Really?
And the work.
Worth a fortune, them now.
Are they? The keyboard's gone yellow though.
You can do retro brighten, it's called. You just soak it in some bleaching. Obviously, you've got to take it a bit.
I was going to say you've got to take it a bit, so you don't just set the whole freaking thing in a thing. Look, car radios. Pie. What's that?
Yeah, but are they boxed?
No. Well, but they are in storage boxes, but they're not box. But I've still got games of them. Got all the games and the mouse, and I've even got a sound synthesizer and a video digitizer for them. Goodman's Car Radio.
I remember the clock alarms with the lights on.
Yeah. Oh, look, Walkmans. Sony Walkmans with the graphic equalizer on them. And I never saw the point in it because every time you put them in the pocket, you knock the equalizer, so it never bothered.
Yeah, pointless.
Then you got your ghetto blasters, your portable CD players. How much? How much for a Philips portable CD player that when you walked with it skipped buggery?
Do you remember when you had your CD player in your car and you used to have it on like a pad on an arm type of thing
that powered it up, and it was like suspended on one of them. Yeah, that was alright. That actually, it actually stopped CDs from skipping.
Yeah,
it did well. Ugly, but it did well. So look at that portable disc player, CD player, $149.95. That's for Sony Discman, and then you've got the Philips one for $129. You get them now for about 20 quid.
You still get them?
You can still get portable Walkmans. The cassette Walkmans come back. Oh,
yeah, you can
these
get
hi-fis.
them on Amazon.
The quick shot joysticks.
Is that a cheater 1-2?
It is. Oh, got to zoom in on that. Look at that joystick bomb is. The cheater joysticks.
I've looked at the description. Number 5 and 6. I think number 6 is a 125. A cheater 125.
And you can get a box of video tips as well. So, the cheater 125 well done, mate. $7.99. And these were compatible with the Atari, Commodore 64, Amiga, Amstrad CPC computers. Interface required for the C16 and Spectrum.
Yep, I had it for me Spectrum.
I had a quick shot one for me Spectrum, and you used to break it every time you played Daley Thompson's Decathlon.
Daley Thompson's.
Portable black and white TV. How much is that? 28. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for. Come on. 28. Come on, 28. There it is. $69.95 for a black and white TV. 4-inch.
4-inch. 4.5-inch.
And it has a clock on it as well. Wow. Going back in time with all this nostalgia, matey. Oh, and you can have a colour portable TV. Wow, look at that, mate. Sky TV.
Astra
satellite. A Sat 300 remote control satellite receiver and dish, 16 channels. Multifunction remote control, SCART.
How much was that then?
£299.
That's not bad. That's when you could hack them all, wasn't it? It
That's
was only quite recently when you.
It was when it was free to air, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When everything was free to air, then it went behind a paywall because you had to get a separate card for it. And then they just went bonkers with it. And took ridiculous. Oh, keyboards! Musical keyboards.
That's a good one with the drum machines on the front. Like that.
But when you turned it on, it was always dum dum ch dum 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 ch dum 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 ch dum 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 ch.
You ever had a drum machine?
You what?
A drum machine?
You had one, didn't you?
I had a drum machine.
Didn't you have a drum? No, you had an electric drum set, didn't you?
I had electric drum kit once over.
Yeah, that's what I remember. The electric drum set. I remember that one. My dad's got one.
Electric drum set?
Yeah, somebody gave me it. Can't say I've seen him play it yet, but yeah. He got an electric drum kit. But yeah. Booster seats.
Car seats.
Here we are, we're getting to the toys now. Let's skip the Tommy crap. Dial Design, Spirograph, Cyclograph, Psychopath, Paul Daniels Magic Set. Practical Jokes, Jeremy Beadle's Practical Jokes.
It's quite on topic considering it's April Fool's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It is.
And yeah. It's quite funny really, because they've come in two sizes. Depending on the size of your hand.
Bad man.
I couldn't resist it. I had to say it. I really had to say that.
Is that an Alf alien? Cuddly
Alf, it is. And then you've got My Pet Monster,
Count Duckula,
Gordon the Gopher, Count Duckula, Pound Puppies, Traumatized Baby. Have you seen that doll that looks fucked up?
The Matchbox.
The Tonka toy. See it, number 18. It looks like it's been to visit its local priest.
It looks shocked. It was like that picture you sent me the other day.
Now finger number 2. Oh dear. Don't want to zoom in that. I just want to move on.
I tell you what, that's a classic piece of equipment, isn't it? Move back one.
Which one?
The little red car thing with
the little tyke.
Yeah.
Yeah, still doing it, man.
Yeah, I think it's been like that since day dot, hasn't it?
And the tractors. Used to have one of the tractors when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Look at the plane. What's that about?
Rubbish.
Go-kart plane. Or Thomas the Tank Engine.
They'd have just got picked on.
Yeah, true. Go-karts. Used to have one of cat cars.
Are go-karts still a thing? Or you don't really see them that often, do you?
Petrol ones are. Oh, look at that. Skateboard.
I was at the supermarket the other day, Matt, and some dude had strapped a go-kart engine to his mountain bike.
What?
Like a two-stroke go-kart engine.
Yeah.
And he'd like rigged the accelerator up to the handlebars and stuff like that. He just kind of just pulled up to the supermarket. I was thinking, I had to go there. I had a chat with him. I said, "Have you made that?" It's absolutely brilliant. That it's highly illegal, clearly.
But you can get them now, can't you? You can turn your mountain bike into like an electric moped.
Yeah, there's the electric ones, but I don't think you can strap an engine to it.
It would literally become a moped, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, their quality. Them grandstand things. You've got an Outrun. Is that Outrun and Afterburner?
Yes, it is. Sorry, yeah. Yeah. Afterburner Outrun. And then you've got your 3D Tommy things again. Your Astro Shooter pinball machine.
Oh, they were brilliant. There's that Tommy football game that was in the 85 catalogue.
Yeah. Obviously not selling very well. Game Watchers. Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember them Tommy robots?
Do you know what? Looking at that, I think he had a little dog, you know. When I was growing up, I had one of them.
LCD games.
Speak and Spell.
What are the Game & Watch versions there?
Donkey Kong. Let me have a look. Because I always remember that one. It was orange. So you've got Game & Watch, yeah, Donkey Kong. 4, 5.
How much was that?
Have a look. It was... $18.95. And then you had Squish. What the hell was Squish?
Pass, no idea.
Challenger gift pack? Is that a memorial thing from NASA?
That didn't turn out very well, did it?
No, it didn't. Oh, there it is. I thought, what the hell's a Challenger gift pack? Is it? You get a bit of the shuttle.
I think it's one of them things where you get the talking pen, don't you? And you put the pen over the writing.
You just got a pen that sounds like Stephen Hawking. Sylvanian Families, that's still going. Ooh, Penny. What the hell is Ooh Penny? Lego. Lots of Lego, Fire Station, Pirate Boats, Lego Technic. And you got your train set, your Formula 1. Oh, wow. No, I remember that.
Yeah.
Go back. The car simulator. Video driver.
Yeah, where you get a video and you put the video in.
Yeah, experience the thrill of a high-speed pursuit on your own television. Get behind the wheel in a motorised Porsche Turbo. Video driver works with any VHS video cassette recorder and colour TV with a 13 or 20-inch screen.
So you'd sit a car in front of it, and then you'd kind of like...
Yeah. So you just played the video, and just had a toy car that just moved in front of the picture.
I don't think that was fooling anybody, was it?
It wasn't, no. And then you got your Scale Electrics, Nigel Mansell, Computer Race 1000, Princess Diana.
Bad man.
What the frig is that? Kid with a weird green-looking sauce. Oh, He-Man, because they revamped it, didn't they?
Is this the release, is it?
Yeah, they re-released it. Which is crap. Action Force, which a couple of years later they changed to G.I. Joe. Boglins.
They've made a comeback, haven't they? They're in the toy shops again.
Yeah. Transformers, they haven't changed. Ghostbusters. It's the fire station. I've been there. Then you've got the kids' ghost trap and the ghost toy that goes ooh.
I remember those ones. If you have like on the left-hand side, you've got like a policeman, an old lady. And they were all ghosts, real Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Snapdragon, Kongman, Hungry Hippos, Buckaroo, Torpedo Run, Space Attack,
Ghost Castle. I had Ghost Castle.
Cadet Foe, Bedbugs. Remember Bedbugs? Hell's bells, mate. You've got a cow in the room.
Says you, fatty pants.
Hey, Blockbusters, they had that and Dingbats. And the
Dingbats was great. What happened to Dingbats? That was brilliant.
I had the Neighbours game as well. Dingbats became emojis, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah, on your phone.
It was a bit cleverer though, Dingbats, wasn't it, than emoji?
It was, yeah. And
no.
Cup Final. I had that.
I didn't see any games consoles or video games in there.
I didn't. However, you have got a picture at the bottom here of whatever that is.
What the fuck is that?
It looked like a very special Roman sword.
Looks like that GIF you sent me of that lad's tied the climbing frame.
Yeah, crazy horse. So you always looked in the Argos catalogue to see if your store was mentioned. And there they are. Middlesbrough, Stockton.
Yeah.
And Redcar.
No.
That was it. Sunderland. But yeah. On Darlington as well, there's Darlow.
Quite a lot of presents in the northeast.
Wasn't there?
Yeah, there's not that many left though now, is there? No. I think the one in Middlesbrough's gone, hasn't it? That's now in Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's, yeah. And you've still got the one over the road from us.
Yeah, there's that one there. Teesside Park one's gone.
Yeah. It has. Sussex, mate. So, finally get your phone back, by the way.
Oh, did you?
It's on its way back. There was it took them over a week for DHL to go and pick it up.
Right.
And then it within 24 hours it went from home, like from the shop it was collected from, to Poland, where it was getting repaired. And then within a couple of hours I got a message off from saying, yeah, your phone's knackered.
Right.
But it wasn't.
Send you a new one?
Yeah, I'm getting a replacement one.
What is it, a Google Pixel?
Yeah. But it wasn't the USB socket that was broken on it.
Right.
It was, looks like the motherboard, the battery, it had loads of faults with it. So they just said, it's beyond economical repair, we're just going to send you a new phone out.
That's weird, that, isn't it? Like, all that damage.
Yeah. Well,
I reckon it was the USB. They've cracked it open and they've fucked it.
Would be the first time they've done that. Somebody's done it.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was. So yeah, getting a new phone. Shout out Pixel 6. Could have given me a brand new Pixel. Would have been nice to get Pixel 6 then, but no.
How much are the pixels?
The new ones at the minute are £559.
It's quite reasonable.
For the Pixel. Pixel 6, Pixel 6 Pro, you're looking £700. So, yeah.
Not bad.
No, I want Pixel 6. I do like Pixel phones.
Yeah, I'm just ingrading the Apple.
Well, I've had two Apple phones, and I was quite annoyed with them.
I mean, to be honest, they're all the fucking same. You know what I mean? They don't really do anything interesting. It's just like I'm in the ecosystem, so with the iPad and the Mac, and they can all talk to each other.
Yeah, true.
And like the first time, you can answer a call on anything like you've got in it. So
well, that's it. If you've got an iPad, you can do that with an iPad. It's not a biggie in a MacBook. I don't know what to do with my MacBook.
Which one?
I've had it in 10 years. It's on its way out. So I don't know while it's still working. Get it exchanged, trade it in, and get an Apple Mini.
How much are the minis?
$699.
It's not bad for the M1 chip.
It isn't, because the M1 chip's pretty cool. I've got the M1 chip in the iPad.
Yeah.
And it's a beauty. Works very nice.
The only thing is, what I would kind of suggest is, for $699, what could you get as an alternative, like that wasn't Apple?
Well, you could get yourself a gaming laptop, I suppose.
Yeah, but you could get yourself a desktop, like a £699 desktop for Windows. It'd be immense.
Well, you can, but I've already got one here. I've built one for about £300.
So what's the benefit? Why are you bothering then? Why'd you just get rid of it?
Well, because I use it for a lot of like outdoor broadcasts and stuff like that. So if I thought to get yourself an Apple Mini, I could still continue doing that, because I prefer Apple for broadcasting, because it's more reliable. For some reason, the graphics work better on OBS software.
On OBS?
Well, just on general OBS software.
I don't know. I mean, but the thing is a Mac Mini truly portable?
Yeah. Just like a little set-top box. It's like a little Now TV box. That you just
but it's not portable. It's not battery operated or anything.
No, but you can still plug it in. When I go do gigs and things like that anyway, I've still got to plug everything in to make sure it doesn't go off.
Yeah.
So I'm not bothered about battery. I always look at the mains anyway.
What about, like, how much is a iPad Air? MacBook Air, sorry.
MacBook Air, you're looking at
£1,200. Is it still $899?
And that's a MacBook Pro. 15-inch monitor.
So I've got the MacBook Pro. It's a few years old now, like 13-inch screen. That was £1,300.
Well, that's what's that one? 15-inch, 15.4-inch screen, 8 gig of RAM, 256 gig hard drive, and i5 Intel.
Yeah, mine's the 13-inch. It's got half a... I upgraded it, like.
Yeah.
It's got half a terabyte hard drive in it. 8 gig, same specs as yours. It's just a newer processor, like the newer i5.
Yeah. I need to. I mean, that's just overheating now. It's just getting too hot to run.
That's just a service issue, isn't it?
It is, but it's just the battery just doesn't last. It does. It needs doing.
Replace the battery. Just take it out. Service it.
Yeah, can't be asked.
You just want a new tie, don't you?
I just want you, mate. Because I'd not break it.
Can you get a decent discount from work as well?
Oh yeah. One minute. I've got a dog that wants to be in.
Oh.
What's the matter? I've got no food. That's all you want. Got no food for you. No, you haven't. Got no food.
What about the Mac Studio display? It's getting shit reviews, isn't it?
Yeah. Some Mac products are really, aren't they? Because they're like rushing them out. If you had a bird whistling the dog.
Yeah. It's still only like 1299, 1,300 quid for the base model MacBook.
Mm.
The only downside is like everything's soldered on now, so you can't upgrade it anymore. I got the last upgradable MacBook.
I don't know if mine is.
Yours is.
Just have to pull it apart. Give it a good clean out. But is it really worth upgrading?
It depends.
Well, what are you going to get yourself? Like say, a mini with a M1 chip.
Yeah, but if you get yourself a mini with an M1 chip, obviously you're going to get the benefit of the better processor for like video production and stuff like that. So like rendering is going to be quicker.
Mm-hmm.
But for day-to-day stuff, is it going to really benefit you?
Well, that's why I've got an iPad.
How much would you get for your MacBook for a trade-in?
Last time I checked, I think it was about 300. Could be wrong now, like, because it was a little while ago I did it.
Yeah, I think mine was crap. My trading for mine.
Yeah. But I don't know what to do.
You could always make a Hackintosh.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. I could do that on the tower I'm using.
Does it fit like?
Probably.
Because they need to be a certain spec, don't they, before you can...
Yeah. Must be reasonable spec, because it'll allow me, because even though it's home, like made, built it myself, it qualified, passed the tests to let me install Windows 11 in it.
Fair enough.
So, who knows?
I think as long as like you can get like one of the Macs that's got a similar specs to it, you can just do it. So like a similar processor.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the processor, really, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. It is like
Hackintosh compatibility checker. That's cool. So you can run a... Have a look at that, dude.
What are you sending me down?
I've sent you a load of shit. Don't even bother.
Okay. Anyway, matey, should we really wrap this podcast up?
We should. I think we finished up about half an hour ago. Yeah.
So we're going to start doing adventures. And you're going to introduce me to vegan food.
Oh, we forgot to say this, didn't we? So what we're going to do is we're going to go across the major takeaway brands. I think we're going to start at Greggs. So we'll start at Greggs and we're going to sample the Greggs vegan sausage roll.
Yeah.
Because you made a comment, didn't you, about you didn't see the point in having meat replacements.
Yeah, because I was saying, what's the point? Because if you want a meat replacement, then obviously you still craving meat.
Yeah. But I said there was like environmental and health issues. It wasn't just about the meat itself.
Yeah.
So in terms of being a bit more environmentally friendly, a bit more healthier, to see if you could actually stomach the vegan products. So we're going to go to Burger King, we're going to go to McDonald's, Greg's. We're going to go and try the Quorn Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Do you know what I did try? Oat milk.
Oat milk?
Yeah. My stomach couldn't hack it. Didn't
No,
like it. It was bad. So I couldn't do that again.
Oat milk? So what made you go for that then?
Caitlin drinks it.
Is she vegan?
No. She just likes the taste of it.
Right,
so
okay.
she had it. And I thought, you know what, I'll try some of the coffee. I'll make a coffee with it. And it crippled me. My stomach just didn't like it at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, with coffee, I don't take milk in coffee anyway, but like milk replacements and stuff in coffee are all right, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, don't have an issue with that, to be fair.
Flavour-wise, is it all right, or does it just make you bad?
Flavour was all right, but it just did. My stomach just didn't like it at all. It made me, it crippled me.
Right.
Really had bad stomach from it. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. People always bleat on about almond milk and oat milk and things like that. And I tried it. No. My body wasn't ready for it.
Well, let's see how you fare with these vegan choices, eh?
Yeah.
Let's see if you're a changed man.
Oh, shit through the eye of a little car.
Yeah. We'll take your car.
Fair enough. We could do that.
That doesn't matter. Just don't shit in my car.
I'll try not to. It's something I do generally.
It's got windows. You can always wind the window.
Stick the ass out the window and have a cack.
Projectile cack into the road, yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to compare it against the meat directly. We're just going to go out there. We're going to try the vegan choices to see if the vegan choice is a viable meat alternative.
Yeah.
You're not convinced, are you?
Well, I'll try it, but you never know. Like you say, you try me on the bean burger. I actually like the bean burger.
Well, that's it. It's like there's vegetarian choices, which is fine because they're not meat. There's like the bean burger's not a meat substitute. It is a vegetarian product, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. So I eat Quorn. I like Quorn.
Yeah, I like Quorn. So that's a meat replacement.
Yes.
Like a healthier version.
It is. So I don't mind that. So, I'll quite happily give anything a try, to be fair.
It's just the burglars.
Yeah. It's just like...
Yeah, Five Guys is a bit of a disappointment, though, isn't it? Because their meat-free burger it's basically a salad sandwich. It's everything else but the burger, isn't it?
Well, that's it. And do you know what I saw on Tesco? Vegan hash browns. What's vegan about hash browns?
I thought they were just potato and onion anyway.
Well, that's what I thought. So why is there a vegan hash brown? What's...
Or maybe like hash browns are probably vegetarian. It's maybe like egg to bind it.
Do you also saw in Tesco?
Your ex-girlfriend?
A dildo.
What?
They sell sex toys in Tesco's.
A dildo? Right by the hash browns?
Can I have a vegan hash brown? Or a rampant rabbit?
Are they both in the freezer section?
Not far off. But yeah, they had like cock rings and all sorts for sale.
In the supermarket?
In the supermarket. Poundland sell vibrators.
I bet the shit.
You turn it on.
Yeah, we went to the. Have you been to the new Poundland at Teesside Park? The big, like, 2-floor store.
No.
There's not a lot of things in there that you can buy for £1. Everything's like $6.99. It's like the worst pound shop ever.
I was going to say, it should be Poundland plus inflation.
Yeah.
But
Poundland, everything is a factor of £1, so things might be £1.
Used to be Poundland. That's what
Yeah.
they should call it. Formerly Poundland. Now £5 Poundland.
So me and the missus went in. We came back. We got 3 things, and it was 28 quid. Well,
yeah. Not exactly Poundland, is it?
No.
That's more pound stretcher.
Yeah, pound stealer.
Yeah.
Pound stretcher.
But bloody hell. So yeah, there's quite a few things there that were bought. But yeah.
So what are we going to do? Are we going to go out next?
I will see when.
You're going to tell me when you're off, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll tell you when I'm free on an evening, and then we can go out, record it all, and go from there.
You can do the recording. I'll do the driving. And the ordering.
Right. Okay. Could do that.
Winner. Are we going to live stream it?
No, we'll record it. We'll record it, and then we'll edit it together, and we'll talk it. We'll show it on our podcast. We'll do it that way.
Cool.
Oh, good.
Right. Good night, God bless.
Good night, God bless.
Should we do that thing where we kind of cover the cameras up?
We can, mate.
Okay.
Three, 2, 1.